Hello everybody and welcome to episode 76 of Weekly Replay with me, Hijack, and today I'm bringing you a dual replay of me in the VK30.02D. Now these two replays happened on the same day, actually back-to-back matches, and this was on Friday, December 19th of 2020. So they are fairly fresh replays, not anything old that I have in my archive or whatever. So the reason I'm showing you these replays is I feel they both contain places where I played extremely smart and did things extremely well, and I just wanted to showcase them to kind of talk over my thought process of this. So we are on the map Pilsen. That's right. We are on the map Pilsen. I couldn't remember that for some reason. And it's a tier 7-6 match, 7-6-5, so I'm top tier. I'm a top tier medium tank. There's only a couple heavies on each side. And I've come over to the Sputnik RSS calls this the BMX track, but I don't know, the northern fieldish area, not the city parts. So we're over here, and I'm using the bushes by these piles of pipes here to kind of snipe some shots that get spotted on tanks that get spotted over on the south. Now, there was a leopard that was spotted there by our AMD, and we've got an ELC Biz who's just continuing to push south for some unknown reason, and I'm not sure why. But I do manage to get some silhouettes on that leopard, but you can see that was such a bad shot. Now watch this one. The first one missed. That one like clipped the very back corner of that tank and somehow caused damage. So a couple more of their tanks just been spotted on the railroad tracks on the 0 line, and I took a shot into that Excalibur as he went out of my draw range. I put a shot into that A43, or that was an A44? I don't remember. I think it was an A43. Anyways, and then the other tank there didn't get any damage. And then the leopard gets spotted. He gets bullied by our AMD. Yeah, it was an A43, and he pulled back into a spot, and then I managed to kill him. So there's A43, put one shot towards him and missed because, you know, I'm very bad at shooting on the move for some reason. Go figure. Anyways, I hope he was going to pop around the side of that building. You can see I can just see a corner of his tank. I took a shot. That one drifted way right and hit that little oil tank there. And he fell back, and the Excalibur is over there as well now. And I'm like, okay, let's go cover the railroad tracks on the 0 because there is nobody over on that side of the map. If you look at the map, most of our team is on the 1-2 line, fighting in the city-ish buildings, factories, whatever you want to call it. And we've got the 60 GFT and the Hellcat on the ledge, and then just me over on the 0. And I know the 0 is going to have some tanks pushing up it because you've got the tree cover there. So I go to this corner, hoping to get some shots on somebody, or at least delay them for a little bit. We'll see how this goes. And I've pulled back now because I didn't want to risk getting spotted or any of that stuff. But I'm just keeping myself, if they're going to see me, they're going to have to poke around that corner, so I'm just blind firing in there. I think I got somebody blind fired me. Oh, and there's another blind shot there by Artie. Hellcat makes a detour around the rock ledge. I don't know what his thinking was there, but you can see that we're down now 3-5. Not very good at all. Our guys in the factories are not in really good positions. I get spotted. I'm thinking it's the T50-2, so I take a blind shot at where I would think he would be, and I pull back just because, you know, I'm spotted, and I don't want to get in trouble. So the Hellcat and the 60 GFT have now fallen back to help defend Cat because our heavies are losing the factory. It's now 3-7. I'm thinking it's over for this match at this point. I'm calling for help, though. I just need one more tank. I spot the T50-2. Sorry, the MT25. My mistake. I put a shot in him, taking him down to 20 hit points. Then the A43 pops in behind me. This is where things get very interesting. I put one shot into him. He bounces the second shot on me. I take him out. The MT25 decides to push around the corner. I take him out as well. Bonk. And then the T67 appears. And now we are in a little bit of trouble. It's now I've killed out 2 out of the 3 tanks. Then there's the Excalibur. So this is where I'm thinking he doesn't have a full 360 degree turret, so I can get behind him. I take a shot at him. He shoots me. I shoot him again. I roll for 332. That was a nice Oh, sorry, that was 84. No, sorry, it's 284. And then I'm now circling the Excalibur, knowing that he can't hit me when his turret is not turned. The T67 shoots me. I take out the Excalibur because he's lower on hit points. I quickly switch to HE shells, and I'm going to try to take out this T67, which I do for 219 points of damage. Lo and behold, 5 tanks. 4 tanks. It was 1 versus 4. I took out all 4 tanks on that flank by myself. It's now 8-9. We've now pulled it back. 8-9. So we're now down by 1 tank. I make a comment in the chat saying, I didn't need your guys' help. I did the whole thing myself. Then the Hellcat decides, oh hey, maybe I should go help this guy. And then it's a little too late for that because I've already killed everybody on that side. Everybody else in the game on enemy team is over on the 1-2 lane. It's time to go. The Tiger 1 pushes up, kills our Artie, kills our T67. We've got basically just, it's now 8-11. We're now I'm failing again. Okay, we still have a chance, but a very slim one, right? I'm at 5 kills. 6 kills would give me a Top Gun, but you know what? I'm not after the Top Gun at this point. I'm just after winning the match. I've already loaded premium rounds because I got to make sure every shot that hits counts at this point in the match. We're down by 3. It's going to be a close match if I can start doing some massive damage. The T-43 and Tiger 1 get spotted heading towards our cap. I quickly come around behind this crane here, using this crane and the bush as a little bit of hard and soft cover. The T-43 gets taken out. Then it's the Tiger 1. I put a shot into him and bounce. Or a critical hit with no damage. I think I hit his gun there. Load again. I put a shot into him. Take him down to a couple more shots of damage. And now it's now 9-12. It's over at this point. I know it. It's just how much extra damage can I do before I get taken out of the match. I'm thinking about pushing on the T-29. The Tiger 1 gets spotted. I put a shot into him and he clips me with an AP shell, and that pretty much ends the match right there. 9-13. They'll go and run the table, and our T-67 is just beacon off in team chat like you wouldn't believe. We go on to lose that one, so let's just go look at the end plates. So at the end of that one, I managed a high caliber at least for doing the 2,631 points of damage with the 5 kills. Still a loss, but it was a loss that, you know, I felt I couldn't have done anything more other than not trade a lot of my hit points earlier on in the match. But it was 1 versus 4 at that point, so there's only so much I could do. I didn't expect to actually survive that. But I thought I played that part very, very smartly. Let's move on to the next replay. All right, here we are. Replay number 2. Now, this is the second match I played of 2. I backed these 2 VK30.02Ds were played back-to-back. We are on Mannerheim Line, which also used to be called Arctic Region or something like that. I don't remember. And it's also another tier 7-6 match, so we're still top tier again. And I'm going to go straight forward. There's a little ledge over at G5, G6 there that I quite like to play. This one was showed to me by Sputnik RSS, so it's a nice little place to start. It's a great place for tank destroyers to go, but I play it in generally all the tanks that I do play. It seems to work quite well for the beginning of the team. So I'm going to park in this bush. We spot their AMX-12T. I take a shot. It does not hit. Doesn't even come anywhere close. And our AMX-12T falls back, and I wasn't spotted, so he's just going to park behind that rock, and that's pretty much where he's going to stay for the next little while. Okay, so we've got a lot of huge pushes of tanks going down the south there, and there's a Hellcat. A Super Hellcat gets spotted up on the ledge, which I would expect him to be. I managed a shot. AMX-12T puts another shot into him. He falls back into cover and still not spotted, which is great. And then you look at the bottom of the map. We have a ton of support down there. Look at the north of the map. We have almost nothing. Just an M48, M4A1, FL10, the new French Sherman, as I call it. But then enemy tanks looks like they all push to the south as well. So it's pretty much just a waiting game at this point to see who makes the mistake first. We're currently down 0-2. I decide to take a blind shot, maybe see if I can help out the heavies a little bit. And then lo and behold, we spot a T-25 AT running down into the little valley there. I take a shot, bounce off his roof, thinking, oh no, this is not going to be good. Can we get some more help? And then the AMX-12T on the enemy team decides to join in. I snap a shot into him and do a bunch of damage to him, 210 to be exact. Now I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do? I need to take out those guys because they're going to push through the little valley and flank that M4A1 FL10. I need to do something. Let's go. So the M4A1 FL10 is going to cover that ramp. I move up to shoot the T25AT. I spot the AMX-12T, and the T25AT is a little bit further back, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Pop a shot in him, miss twice. Okay, the AMX-12T now, I'm looking for shots on that AMX-12T, and our AMX-12T is kind of just sitting there. And the enemy has pushed a Hotch, an EBR Hotch, up the waterway there, as well as a Easy 8 and a P43 Biz. This is where it's going to get interesting. Our AMX-12T moves in to bully their AMX-12T. I decide to help out and move down. Oh, he's taken out. And then there's the... I caught the T25AT turning to engage the 12T. Quickly zip around the side of him. Try to track him. I miss. He's going to turn again. He has no turret, so it's time to get right in behind him. He turns and runs into the rock. He can't maneuver. I put a shot into his track and track him. And then I'm just going to park behind him and put one shot into him, and the AMX-12T takes him out. There we go. Nice teamwork on my part, even though I blocked one of his shots. I do give him a thank you there, just to know that it's appreciated that he did help out. There we go. Thank you. He says affirmative. And now it's time to go take care of that Hotch, the Easy 8, and the P43 Biz. Now the southern push, the heavies, they've won that. It's like 1 versus 7 over there. So it's time to just clean up. Where it's 8-3, we've won this match. And I think that it was very smart that I pushed on that T25AT as I did. Now let's see what else I can do against this EBR. The EBR is there. I'm going to try a snapshot, and I miss because he started falling back at the last second. I kind of get caught in this little dip here. I'm hoping to keep that Super Hellcat alive. I do see the Easy 8 moving in and the EBR. I try to get a shot on the EBR, but I can't. I thought about going down, but I was like, no, I don't want to run into that Easy 8 by myself, entrapped in that little thing. I think he doesn't have the derp gun on that one, but I thought at the time that he had a derp gun. I don't know why. The FL10 kind of gets a little bit in my way. We kind of bump tracks a little bit. And I keep trying to bait that Easy 8 into shooting. I know my gun depression isn't going to work on that point. And then I thought, you know what, I've got a ramming tank. Let's go for a ram. So I try to ram it. He kind of sneaks a side shot. I put a shot into him. And I thought about going for the Easy 8, but I decided to go for the EBR instead. The Easy 8 gets taken out. EBR puts another shot into me. And I take him out. Our heavies have pushed and broken through all the way to the enemy base. And that Chi-Ri is pretty much the only enemy tank remaining on this side of the map, with their 2 arties remaining on the opposite side. So it's time to go clean up. It's 12-5. This is a nice, easy win. And let's go see what we can do on that Chi-Ri. He's stuck down in that little water pond there. He has no chance of getting out, I don't think. I think he trapped himself there. The AMX-12T is moving in to take a shot. He does a little bit of a hop on the rock. I snap a shot into him, and he gets killed trying to drown himself. And there we go. Match complete. And that one was all victory. And the first one was a defeat. I did 1,700 points of damage. Again, only 1 kill, but I think smartly played against that T25AT and the EBR and the Easy 8. There's not much else I don't think I could have done other than those 2 smart plays. So very good matches, back-to-back, smart plays. I wish I could do that all the time. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget, I stream on Twitch Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Link to my Twitch channel will be in the video description. As well, I've got a Discord channel. You can join us there. We chat about all kinds of things, especially World of Tanks. We also have a World of Tanks codes channel where we post any of the North American codes for World of Tanks. And of course, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and leave a comment. Let me know why you didn't like it, if you didn't. If you liked it, let me know if there's anything I could have done differently in the comments section. Thanks again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys again next week. And Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.